Hey everyone, it's Lauren here. I'm back to share a 9 by 12 inch layout for you as part of my commitment to the Hip Kit Club design team. I have been challenged to be a part of the colour challenge over in the Hip Kit Club Facebook group this week, and the colours that we were challenged to use were dark pink, yellow and aqua. So I've hit all those colours, as you can see right here, and well, the dark pink's yet to come. It comes in the colour kit, and I have got an Easter layout for you. Those gorgeous Easter eggs that you see there are free subscriber cut files available over in the Hip Kit Club for April, and I just cut those out and back them with 3 different plain cardstock colour out of the cardstock kit this month. So they just look super sweet, and I knew they were really intricate, so I knew that they could cope with just having a solid background, which was a really easy cut file to back. It was a little bit fiddly getting all those little bits out because I think my mat's getting a little bit old, or my blade's getting a little bit old, so getting all those little bits out was a bit fiddly. But when you look at them sitting there like that, you think that all that work is well worth it because they look super Eastery and sweet and lovely. Here I am, I'm just using a little bit of 2 of the watercolour inks that we got in our colour kit for April, and I've just blended the pink and the yellow, the dark pink, there you go, I've ticked off that colour challenge there, the dark pink there into the yellow, and I've added some splatters, and I really love the way that that yellow reacted with that pink and sort of picked up a bit of that colour there. So I really love how I've just put that bit of a border, something for the eggs to sit on and something for my photo to sit on, so it doesn't look like they're sort of sitting out in the middle of space in the layout. And yeah, so that's just, I just always need to find something to plonk it on. It needs to be grounded, like there needs to be grass, there needs to be a mountain or something. You can't just be off in the middle of space. So I've just decided that, like I triple mounted my page with those plain colours, I also want to do the same thing with my photo, just to really get that dimension and to make that photo stand out amongst those busy embellishments with those cut files. I'm just using an edge distressing tool here. I've had that for years. It's a Prima marketing one, and it's really good because it just roughs up those edges really quick and sort of hugs the photo and really brings that bit of dimension there. I'm using a couple of cards from the Pocket Life kit this month just to add for some layering and to give a bit of an embellishment effect, and of course it also has the title Easter there, so it couldn't be more perfect. And I've just roughed up those edges with the edge distresser as well. So you can see that how that watercolor background just sort of gave a bit of a platform for those eggs and the photo and the little cards to sit on. And it also gave me a bit of a background just to add my title on and in my embellishment, so that they're sort of blended into the background a little bit more. So here you can see the formation of my layout's really coming together. I did contemplate using my sewing machine and stitching around that border, but I thought it actually wasn't too necessary with all that was going on, but it probably would have made that nice little bit of detail on the page. Yeah. Anyway, I want to add a few more splatters because I've got this heaviness down the bottom and I wanted to carry a little bit of that through. So I've pulled out the watercolor inks again, just the pink and the yellow, and I just wanted some large droplets. So I got a larger brush with larger bristles there, and I sort of soaked up the color and let it drip down. And when you let it drip down, it gives that real splosh, that real splatter. So you get that nice natural splash on your page, as opposed to if I tried to do that manually with my hand. If I tried to do that, get that look manually, it wouldn't work. So those big droplets, you fill up you soak up the bristles on your brush and you hold it up and let that droplet drip. You get that nice splotch there. And as you can see, that's really tied that mixed media from the top into the bottom, and it's come together really nice. Adding lots of dimension on this layout. I'm a little bit hesitant with my Project Life album to add dimension, but I just couldn't resist with this Easter spread. I just knew it was so sweet and pretty and playful. I just wanted to enhance that by really getting things to jump off the page. The beautiful thing is the foam tape that I'm using there, I got it in a bulk roll from our local hardware store. It's to put pictures on your wall, and it's actually quite thin. It's not super thick, so I felt justified in my actions. In our kits this month, we also got some beautiful new Cartabella collection, and one of the sticker sheets we got had that fabulous black and white little bunting looking sticker along there, and I couldn't help but just try to tie that black and white photo in with some black and white elements there, and also to help my title, which as you can see there is going to be happy. And I just fussy cut that out of one of the embellishments from the Sweet Story collection. So it's really coming together. I really am enjoying working in a 9x12 inch format. It's a lovely format that doesn't feel, your layouts fill really quickly, and you don't have to overly embellish to get that really nice sort of detailed look, even though with all these little bits and bobs that you can see here that I'm sorting through and thinking about for my layout, I really just want to play and stick lots and lots of goodies everywhere, like that ice cream. It can't be more cuter than that. And that we got some gorgeous, tongue-tied there, some gorgeous bows from the Sweet Story collection there. Once again, it's adding a little bit of dimension, but I just couldn't help it with this layout. I knew it had to have something to make it super sweet. I also am just using a couple of little butterflies there and puffing their little vellum wings up. I absolutely love these. These are out of the Sweet Story collection as well, adding a little bit more dimension, but it sort of brings the layout to life, and having those little wings puff up, I just feel like there's butterflies flittering all over the page. So I'm adding I'm trying to add a few stickers. Some don't make the cut, but as you can see, I'm really just trying to build a bit of a cluster down the bottom there. But I couldn't decide with all these gorgeous embellishments which was the right to use. And I know that I've got a few more layouts to use with these kits before my next gorgeous kit arrives, and I just love it. I just can't wait to play with all these gorgeous goodies. These are the chipboard element, that sheet that you just see there are the chipboard elements from the Sweet Story collection, and that gorgeous little camera that you see there is from the cardstock stickers from that Sweet Story collection there. I'm also thinking about my title and how am I going to add a little bit more of an extra flair to it. So I've got happy, and then with those gorgeous thickers that you see, they're sort of iridescent thickers there, I'm just going to add a bit of a kiss and a cuddle down the bottom, and that will sort of balance out the two sides of the title there. So I've got that butterfly which is quite detailed, and I thought if I add a bit of a kiss and a cuddle there, that will balance out those two sides, and then I can finish off with some little enamel pieces there, just to sort of add those little tiny little bits of detail on the edges there, and my layout's complete. So if you haven't heard of the Hip Kit Club, then I encourage you to check it out. If you love getting deliveries on your door full of scrappy goodness, the Hip Kit Club do amazing kits each month, and I guarantee you will be delighted. Those details are in the description below, so if you're interested in checking them out. If you're also new to my channel, welcome. I hope that you like my scrapping style, and consider becoming a subscriber, and a big thank you to my lovely subscribers already that are so supportive of me and my little scrappy world here, my scrappy channel. I feel really blessed to be sharing my projects with you, and that you enjoy them. So there you have it. There's my 9x12 inch layout. A little bit later on, off camera, I do add a bit of journaling in those lines that you see there. There are times when I'm doing layouts and my head is not into journaling those right little moments, but I end up finding something perfect there which just finishes off the page, and there we have it. All right guys, take care. Happy scrapping. Bye.